Breast cancer is the most common cancer in women in the United States. Black women are more likely to be diagnosed at a younger age and at a more advanced stage. I sat down with Dr. Lauren Powell with UrbanMD TV to help us tackle this deadly disease through our diet, reducing two key things that many of us overindulge in. So as we talk about breast cancer awareness, there is one thing that always gets my attention, especially as a Black woman. We hear these stats that say Black women are more impacted by breast cancer. And when you're watching it, or even as I'm delivering it, you just say, why? One factor we always start with is health and nutrition.
I think when it comes to breast cancer, the biggest thing we should be saying no to is sugar. Ouch. Sugar, which is just super inflammatory. Sugar increases our insulin levels, which then increases our estrogen. Breast cancer, we know, is caused by this unopposed estrogen. I think quality protein is important. So when we think about quality protein, and I think it's just in general, we're not getting enough quality protein, especially women. I feel like we struggle with a lot. So that's the salmon, the nuts, the avocados, the lean meats and things like that. It should be quality, and we really have to be mindful with our meats, because again, they can have hormones.
So many people have been talking about gut health. I mean, TikTok is all about gut health, gut health. Let's just water that down really quick. Okay. What does that really mean? The gut seems so important. I never knew how important it was.
Your gut has good bacteria and it has some bad bacteria. But we need the bacteria in our gut because it helps detoxify things. And so what happens is, if you don't have a healthy gut, your gut can't get rid of the things that it's supposed to. And so then you get an overgrowth of things, you get sickness, you get infection, you get a buildup of things like the estrogen that your body makes, and now it's building up because now your gut can't function properly. So things that we can do to improve our gut health is feeding our gut well, and then if you would benefit from taking a probiotic. And we also have to be mindful of alcohol consumption. I know people, I hurt people's feelings with that often, but there has been shown that daily consumption of alcohol can increase your risk of breast cancer by 40%. So I try not to tell people what they can't have, but I say, like, look, let's save it for a special occasion. Like, why do we have to have it every day?
Did you hear that stat? Alcohol consumption can increase your risk of breast cancer by 40%. Again, Breast cancer is the most common cancer in women in the United States. Black women are more likely to be diagnosed at a younger age and at a more advanced stage. I sat down with Dr. Lauren Powell with UrbanMD TV to help us tackle this deadly disease through our diet, reducing two key things that many of us overindulge in.